everyone, and welcome to another video. It's me, Crystal Lee. Before I get into this video, let me tell you a little bit about this channel. I'm the creator of this channel, and on this channel you get 3 videos per week. We get Moody Mondays, where you don't necessarily know what video I'm dropping, but every Monday you get a video. We have Wednesdays, which is what we're reading Wednesdays, when we talk about books we like, books we don't like, books we want to read, that we have read, so on and so forth, anything you can think about bookish. And then on Friday, we do Van Life Friday, where I vlog my alternative lifestyle living in a van. But we're not in my van, and we're not even in my home-based state of New Jersey. We are in California. And we're doing a What We're Reading Wednesday video, so we're gonna talk about books. For every one book I finish, I add 5 more to my TBR. There's just so many good books to read. If you're new to the channel, you don't know me, but what I like to read is usually kind of romance, but then also like romance with a deeper meaning, like trauma, so like traumatic romances. But when in doubt, like romances is kind of what I read, and then I dabble here and there with some things. And I wanted to bring a romantic book on this trip with me because we're going to the beach, and what's better to read on a beach than like a romance? However, day 2 of me and my friend being here, we went to Target with our other friends on the trip, and we all decided to purchase this book. If you don't know about this book, just think the smuttiest thing you can ever think about, and then add more smut to it, and that's what this book is. It's not on my want to read, but I was curious about it. This is a book we bought, but this is the book that I brought for the trip. Love Like the Sun, which is a black romance written by a black ass author, and we love it. So I wanted to read this, but I decided that I'm going to read this. And since I am at heart a lover girl, reading something smutty is going to be an experience. My friend has already made it 30 pages into this book, and he said it may not be for me. So why not make this video a out of the comfort zone video on the beach? Lover girl reads smut. Let's see if she likes it. Let's go to the beach.
Depravity.
Instead of light and love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe this is gonna unlock something for me.
A serial killer?
Stories like this. We have our female main character, Allie, who is a nurse at a really high crime area hospital, and she sees a lot of traumas throughout her day that's really intense. She's been there for many years. She's seen other nurses who could not quite hack it leave, and she has been able to stick around, and through therapy and a glass of wine here and there, and scrolling on social media to a thirst trap of a masked man called the Faceless Man, she's able to get through this life. We have our male main character, Josh, who is the Faceless Man. It's very, 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 very much canon. Is the son of a serial killer. He is not a serial killer. He has serial killer-like tendencies. One of it being of the ego and wanting people to watch him and to adore him and to just be the center of attention. But with his past of his dad being a serial killer and having a whole documentary about him and his family, it is hard for him to show his face anywhere, literally anywhere. So his job currently is a high-tech hacker who helps a huge company stay protected, but he also has the talent to hack even bigger companies and hack into people's like stuff, but also he has the ability to make sure that his social media is covered, so if anyone ever finds out who he is, it goes to some random man with some random life. And with that, he has become the faceless man on social media, where he does thirst traps in this custom mask that he wears, in which Ali likes to scroll and is obsessed with. So here's the thing. This so far is not bad. Now listen, I can see the themes of things being really, 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 really heavy in this book, going south really fast, meaning going very, very intense really fast, but it's not there yet. And it's not as dark as some of the things that I read. It is kind of smutty, very, very, very sexual, very, very disturbing, because what do you do when you joke about romanticizing a really dark kink and it happens to come into your life, real life, literally into your apartment? What do? Do you panic, or do you actually start being excited because your dreams, your dark dreams are playing out? That's where we are with Ali. And again, this book isn't as like, the themes are darker than the themes that I read, but so far, any of the more like smutty scenes aren't as bad as anything I have read yet. If anything, it's been a little bit light and it could get a little bit better. I'm on page 72. I actually am excited to read more. It feels a little scandalous to be reading this in public, but I do not care. Today's our last day in California, meaning it's the day that we leave. So we all meaning two out of the 4 of us are up and getting ready. We have to leave in an hour. I'm reading this on the plane, and you're not gonna stop me. And I'm really excited. The back of the book, which my friends read before we headed out to the beach, it says, "A dark romance like you've never seen before. Can you handle the ride? I want someone with a soul as black as night, someone who would burn the world down for me and not lose a single minute of sleep over it. Trauma nurse Ali Capelucci doesn't need any more kinks. She likes the one she's landed on just fine. To her, nothing can top the masked man she follows online. She fantasizes about one man in particular hunting her down, but she never could guess that one drunken text could make those dreams into a reality. I want things most people don't, craving darkness and depravity instead of light and love." Josh Hammond has spent his life avoiding the limelight, but his online persona is another story. At night, he posts mass thirst traps for millions of fans, and one follower caught his eye, Ali. Together, Ali and Josh live out the darkest fantasies, unaware that Ali has captured the attention of someone with far more sinister intentions. As Josh turns from predator to protector, he must ask himself, how far will he go for the woman he's obsessed with? Okay, see, the thing is, even with this having like those trauma warnings, that's still enticing to me. Here's how I know I'm going down a road I probably shouldn't go on. As he's breaking into her home, he says, "Oh, she has a horrible security system. She is in a very, very crime heavy area, how is her security system so weak? He says, I make a mental note to buy her better security. How twisted is that? For you to think that the girl you're obsessed with needs more security whilst you break into her home. A protector. And then another funny part in this is that after she knows that there's a camera in her room spying on her, after she knows all that, he sends her flowers as a sorry for making her feel uneasy. And she's like, flowers? And then she gets a package with all the security and like tools to like help herself to protect herself, basically. And she like, well, why are you buying me all this? This is so weird. And she's like, I'm more mad at you for buying me this stuff and buying me roses than I am of you like breaking in. And he's like, oh, I can get down with this.
It's one season, watch you jumping that gear, make the theme song. Cause we all need some fear, there's a reason that I'm having my year. Got my feet up, and they take what I give, no ease up. It's 100%, I'm egos, but I move with no plan or the ego. At least that's what I say, need someone to calm my blood.
He hacks into her hospital cameras to watch her and sees that she had a really bad long shift and decided to get into her car and drive her home because that's the most logical thing to do. With all the tools that he bought her, one of them was a camera detector because he wanted her to detect that there's a camera in there. She finds the camera.
These people are sick.
The cat's confused, but the cat, when he first got into the home, like the first break-in, the cat like warmed up to him super quickly.
Right. Oh my god, is that why my cat liked you?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Breaking
it's
into my home.
Can you imagine? No, it's because we have the same trauma. And him trying to like grab her or whatever, in addition to dealing with it's a lot. Brad is trying to break into the house with a what? Kill kit?
What's a kill?
Gun, knife, rope, chloroform, bags. He was ready to end her life. We finished. The verdict when it comes to a lover girl, reader of romance, kicking feet, some sex, reading very, very, very smutty, dark romance. That's kind of redundant, is it not? What do I think? How did I feel? It was too long. It was way too long. At some point, I was like, okay, we get it. You like dark shit. Y'all like to fuck. What else can possibly happen? As I explain this book to people, it's kind of just like, and something else happened. It's like, okay, what else happened? A lot happened. And then in between a lot happening, there's some laughing, but there's also some fucking. Lots and lots and lots of it. And the scenes were great. Nevessa Allen, you have a great imaginary. You have a great imagination. You have a great imagination, because there were times I had to like reread parts. I was just like, what are we doing? But when I got it, and it was a great imagination. I also realized the dark in dark romance is the fact that it's just like a fucked up pair of people who just happen to like be together. And then I'm not really sure if this is all dark romance. It's like, because to be dark and romantic, you have to be traumatized but still like a lover. So it was just the characters and how were that made it dark. But if you take out the part that he has a serial killer dad and she works in trauma and wants these things to happen to her, it's not that dark. And this is what I realized about myself. I read romance, but in those romances people fuck. Like fantasy, I don't put it in fantasy, maybe no, a lot of science fiction. Like I just finished reading off camera. I didn't like record it or anything. I just finished reading the book. I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a rom-com in which there's a lot of alien sex. The only fucked up thing about it was that it was an alien and a human, and it wasn't that fucked up. But I'm saying, like, and then another thing that I read was that time I accidentally hooked up with a vampire that includes like blood play. And I'm just like, I got there and there, so this really wasn't that bad. I thought it would have been worse. And taking away their backgrounds as kids, it's not that fucked up. There's in all the books that I read, there's romance, there's healing, there's fucking, and then there's a good time at the end of it. Like, so I was expecting this to be way worse, but considering I kind of unknowingly led up to this anyway, it wasn't bad. It was just too long. It was 100 pages too long, because I guess I have a limit to how much smut I can read and like where it's going, because at page 300 I was like, we can end it here. There are like 3 other like smutty scenes and like more drama. I'm just like, I'm tired. I wasn't even the one going through it all, but I'm tired. Like, hello? But all in all, it was good. I do like Josh. I care for Josh. Josh has had characteristics that I've put on a list of people that I like to date, because he got some good ones. He's tall, he's funny, but he's a protector. His ways in which he protects are questionable, but was Allie not protective? Oh, also the relationship between Allie and Josh, it just got too clingy. Like, I'm not going anywhere if he's not in there. I'm not going anywhere if she's not in there. We have to protect each other. I was like, and it was all because they cared for each other. That's the intensity of it all, right? Like, that's also part of the dark romance aspect of it all. The intensity in which people fall in love and are in love. The intensity of which people fall in love, and the short duration that has passed with that intensity just growing. 3 weeks. 4 maybe. And then epilogue is a year. Maybe. No, a month. I don't know how. It's in my hand. It's in my hand. Ooh, a bee. Why are you out right now? It is cold. Hello. Hi. Please back up. I know I'm queen bee, but please back. Okay. Thank you. There's no timing. There's no time. But epilogues are usually what, like 5, maybe 5 pages or less. This epilogue, it starts at 380. It ends 397. It's 17 pages long. An epilogue. It's 17 pages long, and it's nothing but like a specific sex scene or a specific, it is a sex scene, but also it's in a particular way that Allie wanted Josh to do to her, and I'm like, okay, 17 pages, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you're first time here, subscribe if you want to. If you read it, let me know. If you want to read it, let me know. That is it for this video. I love you. I am grateful for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Disregard the nails are clearly chipping. Why I oughta.